Okay, so we came over by this island here because the last bunch of fish were stacked up off of the current seam that's coming off the islands. So we're gonna see if that's what has the fish stacked up today. That wasn't a catfish. Right in front of the boat. Looked away for 1 second. Ate that head pretty quick. I was zoning out again, of course. Oh, of course, that little one eats the head. This dude would be really good pan fried. I like them smaller like this, so you end up with like a 6-7 inch fillet. It's really good. But lucky for this guy, I'm looking for smokers today. Lucky day, dude. Yeah. See if there's anybody else around. That last one I got was just a little bit further out. So I don't know if they've moved off of the island thing where it's like they're up close to it, using it for like food and shelter, and then they move down deep, or what. Still learning this lake. Changing my battery and my bobber disappeared. Another one that's just a little bit too small. Fat little pig. I don't even know what you guys saw last, so I just was changing my battery and had one hook itself. Not sure if you saw that. Hopefully you did, because that was chaos. But I was just saying that you have to, all you gotta do is set your bobber down, or your rod down. Everybody wonders why I like sit there and hold on to my catfish rods. I don't want to lose it, first of all. Second of all, I don't want them to swallow my bait. But apparently it's as simple as set your rod down, look away for a second, look back, bobber's gone. Land on one? This is kind of cool. Wait, what is that? Oh. Almost didn't look like a catfish at first. He's real dark. Hey in there. That's a cool looking channel cat. Look at the color on this guy. Like the perfect size to eat too. Pretty sure that's number 6. I will definitely do a count before I get to 8 or 9. But Yeah, I'm just working my way up in front of this island that I came over to. There's some rocks next to it. Guess these guys are just sitting in the rocks. But yeah, I just made another cast, and I looked down and looked up. My bobber was just slowly going down. I will take that any day of the week. Okay, let's see if we can do that again. Oh, that was a hard hit. Maybe a little guy right here next to the boat. Came back for it. Wonder if that's a bullhead. Ah, a bullhead. About the size of a bullhead, but that's why you couldn't eat it. You had that little bitty mouth. And these guys are the dangerous ones. Those spines on these guys will get you. But you guys seen that, hopefully. Sitting there popping it, just bobber would go under for a split second. Anything a little bit bigger than that usually pulls this bobber under, so I knew it was something different. Well, hopefully you guys saw that last one. This is one of those days where I don't know if I'm recording or not, but I just got another one that's a bigger one, and he hit it pretty hard. He hit it out here in no man's land. There's a big rock bar that I'm just kind of fishing out this way, and I think in this lake, wherever there's structure, these guys just kind of patrol it for fish, for food. And yeah, that dude, he must have just saw my bait and just nailed it, because the bobber just, it went down fast. I'm hoping you guys are able to see that one, because that was cool. That's mainly why I like fishing with bobbers, because I mean, I like watching bites happen on the tip of the rod and stuff, but realistically, if I can see the bobber go down, makes it even more exciting. Especially because I don't know if there are any giant catfish in here, and if there are, I mean, that could be what happens one of these times. The bobber just goes down and I set the hook and it's a 10-pounder. So we will see what happens. But yeah, that last one was like a 4.5 pounder, which is a perfect eater. I need just a couple more, and yeah, we'll be doing good. I knew they'd like the cut bait out here. Oh, wasn't paying attention again. See if I can get them to come back. Does anybody else have that problem? They just start zoning out right away. Like, I'm supposed to be watching the bobber here, right there. It's right in front of me. It's like 20 feet in front of me. But then I'll like start looking off into the distance and looking at the horizon and thinking about all the different parts of the lake. And then suddenly I look down and my bobber was swimming under. Yeah, that's a thing. Anyways, hopefully the next thing we do here is see the bobber go under and then get a good hook set. Just a tip I'm going to give you guys. So I'm going to list these hooks down below. They work great for catfish, well, channel catfish specifically. I don't know about blues or flatheads, but it's basically meant for a walleye, but because they're called a walleye wide gap. But the thing is I found they're very sharp and they have a slight deviation in where the hook goes to the eye of the hook. So I'll show you guys the next fish I bring in. Basically the way it is like when they bite, you don't have to set the hook. You can just kind of reel it back. So this guy just bit, reel it back, just like that. Oh, and he got off, but that's because of the way this is set up. But so what I was trying to explain to you guys before that guy interrupted me is this point right here is above this by about a quarter of an inch or something like that. So when they bite and they grab this, if you just reel down, it'll turn almost like a circle hook in the corner of their mouth, and you just give it a little pop and then start reeling. And usually with these channel cats, as long as it's sharp, which this one still is, usually you'll get a good hook set in the corner of the mouth, and it's easier to take out instead of being buried in their gut. But I'm gonna shut up and fish this area for a little while longer and see if I can get a couple more cats. Dude, you guys see that? See, I didn't even really set the hook on that one. Some of these guys are just way too riled up for their own good. One of those ones that's like right there. That dude almost got my foot. That would have hurt. You gotta be quick. Gotta jump up on my front deck real quick. The one thing about catfish people need to know is if you drop them, you have bare feet like I do, move. Those things will stab you 5 times before you have a chance to get out of there if you're not quick about it. Okay, where are your big brothers and sisters? That one was a little bit further away from the boat, so I might have to either make some longer cast or move. But he hit it pretty quick. I mean, about in that spot. Yep, there's another one. There's a couple of them over there. Is that another? I think that's another little one. Damn it. So everybody wonders why I run 20 or 25 pound leader line like this. It's so I can swing those guys and then grab it without worrying about it breaking.